It's your Bullfrog, welcoming you to this year's Pimlico Race Course Sunrise Tour. A great morning today here at Pimlico.
Oh, you wanted that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning. Sounds like a Beatles song. A covered area for spectators. That's new this year. And as another Beatles song says, roll up for the mystery tour. In this case, Sunrise Tour. Might even see a couple horses today. We're in time. Time to roll up. Put me down as Bullfrog.
Okay. Group 5! Anyone in group 5? 5!
One more horse run by. What do you call it? A gallop by. That's right. Gallop by, not run by. I'm a real fan, what can I say? In case you've never been here before, this place is very extensive.
Hey, grab another apple.
Trying to get the name of the horse. Oh, thank you. Our tour has begun. Welcome to Pimlico.
I've been here for a lot of years.
Okay.
Not anymore. I actually did filming the races for a long time.
All right. This be a jockey, huh?
There's 26 of us. You have to stay together. Try to stick together. Because if you get lost, the security guards will find you.
Somebody will find you.
There's no running or anything like that. Information area.
I'll take one. But a bit early, but why not?
Back will tell you, he just used to shop. Well, we have to wait up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over all that. I'm definitely gonna go over all that.
Come on in. You can't see that far back.
So the groups don't get mixed up. We'll put your group over here and we'll put your group over there.
Do you have to stay over this way?
Remember the group that you're with so that when you leave here you guys don't get all mixed up, okay? This morning we're gonna talk about Jockeys Apparel. These are I'll give one over to your group and one over to your group.
Jockey Apparel.
Jockey breeches at the very bottom, they go tapered and nice and tight. They're called leggings. They fit nice and tightly around the calf of the leg, which is by design because when you put on these paper thin boots, they, I'll pass these boots around. Not much to them at all. This is actually a racing saddle. There's not much to it at all. It's
that's a saddle?
all of about 1.5 pounds. The most important part of the saddle is underneath the fabric. It's called a tree, which holds the stirrups on, which holds the jockey on.
Bobby, they can't hear you.
The girths that hold the saddle is this is a undergirth. It clips to both sides of the saddle. This is an overgirth. This goes over top of the horse. underneath, so that when you're going 40-some miles an hour, that saddle's not slipping and turning and all this and that. These are jockey goggles. This was your question over here. Depending on the length of the race, a longer track, and the conditions of the track, a sloppy track will determine how many goggles a jockey will wear. They do stack on top of each other.
On we go. Let's head out. Heading for the stakes barn. And there it is.
All right, we're in the barn area, and we're gonna have to stay as a group. That's actually a horse path too, but they go down this way now. They used to go that way all the time, but now they go this way down and around. Stake barn, so they're only here temporarily. That horse is walking.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The person has
Horse in there somewhere.
Because usually when you're walking a horse like that, he's hot. Because he just came off the racetrack. You know how you have to cool down after a horse
Right.
exercise?
I've done that with horses before. I used to ride 40 years ago.
So
Just give me my age.
that one's walking. I was looking for one that had somebody on top.
Yeah, I've called a horse or two down in my time. Yep, your bullfrog-once used to ride horses. But you didn't know that. Oh, getting a bath there.
Yep, they're getting a bath. They do that most of the time after they go out on the racetrack. They get the dirt off of them. They get soaped up, rinsed off, and then scraped, which is kind of like drying them. Just scrape all the water off. How would you like that if Mom took the scraper right down your thing and then took it off?
Squeegee instead of a towel. That you guys?
A Preakness horse. Looking at Lee.
Alrighty, so what they're going to do is he's going to get the rest of his bath and then walk around, cool down. And he gets to go in a stall, and he gets a lot of hay and food.
I bet he eats a lot.
And stare at people.
That's what they need. And more people.
And stare at people.
And stare at
I
people.
like it. I like to look at them.
They have fun. They're nosy.
You're looking back.
So we have to go ahead and head on.
Yep, horses are like people. They don't look alike.
Like women color their hair.
No, they're not thoroughbred.
I think there are 5 colors of thoroughbred horses.
Or a different breed. If you can keep up, please. You have any questions about what they do each day?
This is like
Horses don't do a lot. They go out around the racetrack once in the morning.
Horses don't do a lot. Sounds like me.
They get walked around the barn. 20, 30 minutes every morning. The barn they go.
As I said, this place is very extensive. This place is huge.
Watch another horse.
The horse getting a bath.
Dirty bandages.
pass them around so you get an
All right, this is
idea what
Mr.
they
Mike.
feel
He's a
like.
blacksmith.
Lucky horseshoes. I could use one.
You can get a shoe if you like.
Takes about 20 inches of steel to make a shoe substantial enough for them because they're workhorses pulling a wagon. These guys are runners. My job in the afternoon I work in the paddock and the safety crew, and I do last minute repairs over there. If they blow a shoe in the paddock before they go out on the racetrack, I get to fix it. So.
Oh yeah, those are even.
That's a heavy shoe there.
Yeah, that's a big one. Look at the size of that foot.
That is heavy.
They're mostly on the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't fit me.
Yeah, that is heavy.
That looks like iron.
Wow.
Change it up every year, but they're.
Okay. Now for the Clydesdales.
These are they're the grooms. Yeah. They used to live on the racetrack, the grooms and stuff, the trainers and stuff, because.
All right,
The wagon? It's a 1903.
let's have a look. Clydesdales.
I'm going to give you a brief history of our team, tell you a little bit about the horses, the handlers, and our little spotted friend who's actually out this morning hanging with his buddies. And then I'll give you a chance to ask a few questions. Our first team.
You've got a Dalmatian.
To August was senior from his son, August junior. The gift was to career at 10 weeks.
That's their mascot.
Traveled with
Okay.
his predecessor for 4 months, job shadowing the very difficult position that he holds on the team. He's now 2.5 years old. 2 to 3 of them will rotate off and enjoy a couple months vacation.
Nice Clydesdales.
So, horses actually have more vacation and downtime than what our handlers do. Now our little spotted buddy over here, his name is Barley, and of course he is to guard the wagon as well as team of horses while drivers are making deliveries. They're athletic enough to keep up with the team as they make their way through city streets, traveling, keeping animals and people away as well. Nowadays, Barley does not have to do any of those things. He sits on top of the wagon with our drivers, looking pretty for all of your photos. So quick, a little bit about our horses.
Does a good job of that,
Our
too.
team, they average between about 18 hands tall, which is going to be 6 feet tall at the shoulder or the withers.
Okay. Now to continue horsing around. What else does one do at a racetrack but horse around? And these guys do a good job of it. Wonder what they eat. Horseradish? Anybody got any guesses?
Guys, we gotta go. Keep up.
I'm a-coming. You got the bullfrog. How about the bullfrog steaks? I want a race named after me. NBC is here. Behind the scenes here at Pimlico, just for you. Now we're going back in. Is the tour finished? Where is our tour guide? We were just turned loose. This place is now mine. Ah, there she is.
In the 50s, earlier, this is where the poor people were. This is a tote board. It's one of the originals. TVs are.
Original tote board. All these old TVs, no high def. They're still in the Stone Age.
But they have the minute to post and the race and what time it is.
And more old TVs up there. What they call cathode ray tubes. CRT. They're going to bring this place into the 20th century. I mean 21st century. A little fast money. Like Family Feud. I could use some. Now we're in the paddock. Oh, there's the policy. Right. Now to head for the Jockeys Room. My first time heading here. But it's your bullfrog now. Well, we're still going up. That almost sounds kinky.
Come on up.
I'm getting there. Oh, the rec room. Okay. They got their own snack bar.
You're not allowed to have the room in here. You can't keep people up without can't feed them. Come on up, move out of the stepway so people can get in here.
Someone's here that can feed us.
Come in, they're not allowed out. This is to protect them.
Okay, this is where the jockeys stay.
Keep them from gambling.
They check in here too, in this room.
Want to try to bug them about who you're going to win and all that kind of stuff. So it was more protection for them now than anything. There used to be a pool table. Oh, okay, good pump. Some of them pretty good at it too.
Oh. We're going in there despite that sign. For the time being, your bullfrog is authorized.
Check in here and then check in.
Again, a regular cathode tube TV.
Today, Wednesday? All right, this is Thursday's card. So there are 9 races. And what they do each morning is a ballot, actually silksmith. Position anybody. But he hangs up, this is the first horse in the race, the second, third, this is the first race, second race, third race. So they hang all the silks all the way up.
Okay, they hang the silks there.
If they have more than this in there, say they have 15 horses, then they actually take this one and this one. If there's 11 races, as soon as the first race is done, the 11th race goes here. So change your helmet color.
Jockey helmets.
Matches the new color of the silk. These are the boots. Jockeys have to buy all their own equipment because the stuff's expensive. The boots alone are a couple of hundred. They're probably about 300. The helmets are 100 and some. So if you come in,
Here are the silks, aka uniforms. I want one.
And there's Pimlico colors. If you see somebody wearing the Pimlico colors, someone forgot their silk, or they actually got damaged something. Sometimes, I mean, the pair I wore when I got hurt, they cut them up, so the owner for the next race didn't have a set, so he had to wear the color. So it just depends. They don't get fined with that.
Continuing on. No, not there.
Oh, no. This is where the rich people came.
Oh. This is where the rich people come to watch the race. Obviously.
You have to go left. Sorry. The stairs are right there with the down care sign there.
I guess I won't be here anytime soon.
If you come to the races when they're open, come on, please don't go near the tables. But that is the Hall of Fame Museum. After the Preakness that'll be set up, it has so much cool stuff in there from World War II.
This is where they have the alibi breakfast.
In there. So if you get a shot to come to the races one day, check out the museum. It is really nice. Did we ever get our guard back? If you can just wait down there near the bottom.
Okay. Going back down.
Is there a guard behind you? There was. All right.
And down here, the clubhouse.
Someone actually sent you over here? Oh, sorry.
The security employees downstairs.
That's another group.
Or it was. Today, no grandstanding.
All right. To get to the winner's circle, we actually have to go through here. This is after the race, before the race. Before the race, the trainer and the owner and the group 6, come on in, please. And just for a heads up, if you ever
Didn't think they had any here for this race.
that are allowed during Maryland.
This is where the horses get saddled.
Take a picture of some of the dolphin fine. This used to be concrete. They now have this cool stuff in there. It's nice and soft.
Heading for the winner's circle. And to our left, the winner's circle. And the bullfrog will soon be in it.
We have some here that race every day. When I was younger,
But first,
this is where they come after.
and I made it. The winner's
So
circle.
scale up the Jocks Room. They get weighed before they race, and then they come down here and get weighed after the race. And they better be within Right, exactly the same. Of course, you're all wet and muddy, and then you can weigh a little more. If you weigh less,
The winner gets photographed there.
not really. You see the little mirror behind that? That's where the photographer takes the pictures for when the line is. So he takes pictures the whole time, and when they have a discrepancy who won, like they won really close, they say by a nose or the dead heat, that's how they tell.
Photo finish.
Yep, he takes a picture, and
There you go.
he's really good at it. He's been doing it for a long time.
The finish line.
All right, we're gonna head out now, guys.
And again, moving on. Media, that's me. Oh, we're going back in.
And this is where they take care of horses. You're leaving?
Oh,
This is
Hi, Kira.
where they take care of horses after they race. So they give them homes.
again, old TVs for some reason.
Is just talking about thoroughbreds and their second career and the organizations that they go to after.
So what happens when a horse's career is finished?
Going over their race the other day, and they would kill me if they knew.
We're about to find out, I think.
So I'm like going over the grade, and I'm like, look, guys, don't tip this track for coming out. In our mind, the thoroughbred is the most versatile of breeds. They can do just about anything you want to teach them to do. You see them out here, they're bucking, they're playing, doing naughty things. But because they're in their stalls 23 hours a day, they're fed a high protein diet. You take them home, they chill. They want to be a couch potato, but they also like to have a job. You see a horse like this winning a race at the track. He was a bear in the stall. You look at him in this picture, he's quiet as a mouse. This lady that's riding him has a muscular problem, so she's not very strong, and he's just as sweet as can be. Tom?
Yeah, Dolly tossed everybody. Anyway, here's more of the place. And we got a gift shop going. Oh, but stuff's expensive though. Well, just as I thought. Preakness jackets. Of course, I'll take the purple one for my company, Purple Films. It looks blue on video, but it's really purple. Again, there's a purple one coming out blue. Wonder why. As I said, this is one huge place. When you watch this on TV, you don't sense that. But believe me, this place is huge. Before I go, I should place my bet. Here's where we came in. But what could I use right now? One of those. I'll make mine a Miller. Now to head out and horse around some more. Very impressive here at Pimlico. And if I wait long enough, something will gallop by. This is what you see on TV when you watch the Preakness. Now I'm showing it to you. Here come the John Deeres, readying the track up. Place looks almost empty now, but during race day, it's jam-packed. Lots and lots of seats here. In the distance, the Baltimore City theme, if you can hear it. Over here, NBC, getting set up early. And one more time, the finish line. And the winner's circle, where your frog just was. A lot of stuff in the infield though. Where's everybody supposed to stand? Years back, the infield would be almost empty. On wall-to-wall people standing around watching a live rock band. This place got the name Old Hilltop because where the infield is now, there was once a hilltop. When they first built this racetrack, they built it on a hill. They left the top of the hill intact. Right there where the infield is now. Of course, the hill got taken down ages ago. Now no more hill, but the place is still called Old Hilltop. But look, I get a free orange juice out of it. I wish I could afford to do that. We saw the finish line, but there is a starting gate. Let's place our bets and see what happens. There's supposed to be black-eyed Susans here. I see everything but. But for some reason, they can't cultivate black-eyed Susans. So they take some other flower, and with the magic marker, they put a black dot in the middle. Phony black-eyed Susans. Probably what those yellow flowers are for right there. They'll get a black magic marker and put a black dot in the middle. And now to go out through the starting gate, like one of the horses. And the bullfrog is off. Yep, he's off. And of course, lots of security for the big race. These days you can't tell what's happening. And I'm off. And there it is, your Sunrise Tour for 2017. Hope your horse wins.